Oh, I've got to try and do this without sneezing all the way through. Hay fever is a nightmare. Hi everyone, it's now time for my next book review. It's been a while. Don't really know why. It's taken me quite a while, but hey, I've got really bad hay fever at the moment, which is why I sound like this, why my nose looks like this. But that's just one of the perils of summer. Today I'm going to be reviewing All I Know Now by Carrie Hope Fletcher. Now, I really enjoyed this book. I'm quite a fan of Carrie Hope Fletcher anyway. I watch her YouTube channel and follow her on Twitter and everything. And I think what she's achieved is really amazing. But the book is something quite special. I know that if I was a teenager now and I was a fan of her, then I'd find this a really useful book. Kind of telling you all the things that you should know when you're a teenager. And I kind of wish that it had been around when I was that age, because she touches on an awful lot of things that I experienced as well. It really felt like I was almost reading my own diary. We're very similar ages. She is a big fan of Harry Potter. I think she references Harry Potter quite a lot, which I love. She also says that she's a huge romantic, and that when she was a teenager she always had quite unlikely expectations of love and what kind of romance would entail. But yeah, so it was literally really soon into the book that I thought, God, has she actually just read my diary and written it down? So we're actually really similar. But yeah, it almost made me want to do something similar. It made me want to write a blog or do something about my own experiences and how it can help people going through it at the moment. But yeah, and then obviously things aren't the same. I mean, she was very involved in kind of amateur dramatics and things like that, which I was never into. But there were certain points throughout the book where I was just a bit like, are you joking? That's exactly how it was with me. And one of them is when she said that she went on to Pottermore and just to find out which house she would be in, and that she found out she was in Gryffindor. This is Harry Potter in case people don't know that. She found out she was in Gryffindor, but she always thought she'd be in Hufflepuff, and that's exactly how I felt about it, and I thought it was really strange as somebody else felt the same way. I have no idea why I always thought I'd be in Hufflepuff, but again, I was sorted into Gryffindor. I don't know, it was just a really weird moment where I read it and thought, God, that's exactly the situation that I was in, so it was a bit... It was an interesting one. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really sniffy. This is so going to be disgusting to watch. It's written so much like a blog, so it's really easy to read, and it's really friendly and engaging. And it's nice to have all of these kind of sketches throughout. There was also a lot of kind of personal stories, which I really enjoyed. For example, one of the times she was chased by a bear. She was actually chased by a bear. That's quite a good anecdote to have. I do think that it's mainly aimed at people who are kind of teenagers now, but it is really interesting to read it as an adult, especially of a similar age, because you probably had the same old things that you went through when you were younger. But yeah, I think it's brilliant that she's done this. There's definitely a lot of things that are answered that are important, like friendships, romance, you know, finding out who you are and what you want to do with your life. So it's a bit of a quick review, but I'll give this 4 out of 5. Yeah, if you've been umming and ahhing about it because you're not a teenager, or you're a little bit older, or even if you are a teenager and you haven't been sure, then it is a really good one to read. I usually like to read fiction, but actually it was a lot more engaging than most kind of autobiographical books. But yeah, really enjoyed it, and hopefully if people share this enough, Carrie will see this and I can say well done, because it is really amazing. Especially as somebody around the same age who also wants to be an author, I can only imagine how amazing it must be to actually have your book and your face in bookshops. So congratulations, it is a brilliant book. In honour of Carrie Fletcher, the next book that I am going to read is her favourite book, which is All My Friends Are Superheroes. It's a nice little one. I felt like reading a little one. So I should have another review pretty soon for this one. Thank you for watching. Do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I've also got a blog which I'll put all the details for everything just below this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!